Welcome to day 2,700 of What Shipped You Now. Today we're talking about, and all this month, we're focusing on the mental health or mental area and aspect of the life framework that I use. I share a 9-part life framework with my coaching students, with my family and friends, with people I come in contact with pretty much anyone who will listen, because it has been such a powerful framework for me to eliminate the chaos and the noise and the distractions in my life. Our world has gotten busier and busier and faster pace. And if we're trying to keep up with everything, which I used to try to do, it's like doing my taxes. I used to try to do everything about my taxes by myself. But as it got more complicated, as I had a family, as I added businesses, as I did different things, and worked in corporate America, it got to the point where, and the tax codes change every year. It got to the point where I just was like, no, I have to break down and actually hire a specialist that can help me with that, which is one of the best decisions I ever made. I was with them for 25 years and don't use them anymore because my life has changed. But back then, it was imperative that I got help with that because I needed somebody with the detailed expertise and I could let it go because we don't have to control everything ourselves. I used to be much more of a control freak than I am now. Now it's more about flow for me than it is control. It's understanding and putting processes and systems in place so that I'm confident in the outcome, that I don't have to be micromanaging it. Well, today we're talking about mental area and aspect of our life, thoughts and beliefs. And thoughts are rampant. You know, we have like 80,000 or 85,000, or it depends on the person, number of thoughts today that scientists believe that we have. What of 80,000 thoughts, how many of those are about something that involves our thinking? Well, all of them, because they're all thoughts, right? Well, how do we manage those thoughts? Well, the ones that are felt very strongly emotionally, either positively or negatively, or the ones that we do over and over and over again, they slip from the thoughts category to beliefs, and they become automatic filters of all of our other senses. They help to decide what things mean to us. So if somebody makes or gives you a dirty look or scolds at you, you have all these thoughts and beliefs that pop into your head, and you make assumptions about yourself and about them based on the beliefs that you're holding. And this can be incredibly powerful and empowering. It can also be incredibly limiting and disempowering. And so we want to make sure that we're separating and doing the difference. So we talked about that for both supersizing our business, and I shared a process that you can do with your teams in like 5 minutes to really get at it for your company, your business, or the place that you work. If you manage a team, I think it's a great thing to do, because every time I've done it, I have realized things that I was not consciously aware of that are actually going on in the organization, that I wasn't aware of, that are in some way, shape, or form limiting mine or other people's or our company's performance in a pretty significant way. And so I love these type of activities, especially with a group for the company. Personally, I do this type thing every month with each of the different areas and aspects of the life framework, which means I'm doing it every year at a very, very minimum to make sure I am being self-aware, because I can't change anything about myself. I can't improve anything about myself unless I'm first aware that it needs to be changed or improved. And I like to start out with the things that are holding me back and eliminating those, especially when I find out they're not even mine. They're not even my belief at all. It's a belief that I adopted from someone else, which is crazy to think that we can absolutely, positively do that. And I had a sample of that yesterday when my granddaughter was very upset about dying. And she got out of the tub. Well, it turns out she had swallowed some bathwater and she was afraid she was going to die because of that. And she wasn't going to grow up and be big and be able to tell us things, which was heartbreaking, but it was also very eye-opening in, and I'm probably the biggest culprit about warning and being careful and being safe and safety first. I've been that way with my kids, and now I find I'm even like that on steroids with my grandkids. And I found out working with a coach that isn't even my belief. It was a belief that I got from my grandmother. My mother got it from her mother, and I got it from my mother and grandmother, so I got a double whammy of it, and I just needed to let it go. And I'm not perfect, but I'm better than I was before I worked with this coach. So what else is going on? It's 4th of July week here in the United States. We're celebrating. It was Canada Day yesterday, so happy Canada Day yesterday to all my Canadian friends. Today, got family in from different places to celebrate the 4th of July. But if I can help you with anything, please hit me up and ask. Always have an awesome day. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.